BTS's Jungkook actually addressed why he covered his eye tattoo, which, according to him, some people thought it had to do with the Illuminati.
The Illuminati will see you now.
The Illuminati?
Jungkook recently did a live stream talking to fans, part of which he spent going over the tattoos he had, notably explaining why his eye tattoo was now covered by a bulletproof one instead. According to the man himself, the eye was supposed to be there to remind him that people are always watching him and to be aware of his own actions. However, he also said a lot of people hated the eye because apparently they associated that symbol with the Illuminati.
The Illuminati?
That being said, he also mentioned that some people want him to get his tattoos removed completely, to which he assured fans it's not something he plans on doing because not only is it a long and painful process, but these tattoos are something he wanted, and if he removes them, it's also basically removing his past self. Although ITZY's YEJI did recently remove something that many fans have associated with her unique visuals. A lot of you may or may have not noticed that along with some of the most beautiful eyes to have ever existed on this planet, the beauty mark on YEJI's nose was also a distinct feature of hers. Well, if you've seen any recent photos or clips of her lately, you'll notice that it is now gone. Now, we've heard before that JYP requested Mina to remove her mole, which she didn't, and for Chaeyoung to remove hers, which she did, but in this particular case, YEJI explained herself that the mole was seemingly getting bigger, so she decided to have it removed as a preventative health measure. She even said that the decision was not made alone, as all the ITZY members were on the same page about it. And if there was any doubt that the LOONA members were on the same page, well, those doubts should now be completely casted aside, as HYUNJIN and VIVI have now legally filed for the nullification of their contracts. If you guys remember, they were the only two who did not do this yet when the other members reportedly filed theirs. According to JTBC News, it's looking promising that the two girls will prevail because their contracts are very similar to the four members who won their cases. On top of this news, Universal Japan has now filed to obtain exclusive management rights to LOONA as a full 12-member group. Reportedly, the contract they signed with LOONA back in 2019 stated that even if something happens between LOONA and BlackBerry, like they could tell the future, the members must continue to fulfill their duties for this specific contract. So if all 12 girls manage to escape BlackBerry, we might still see them as a group for possibly 3 years under Universal Japan. Just to organize everything going on at the moment, BlackBerry are still trying to ban all the ex-LOONA members from the Korean entertainment industry. Chu is seemingly preparing her own statement against BlackBerry's accusations. Fans in the LOONA Union have launched a formal petition to help end the exclusive contracts of the remaining members, and Olivia Haye has finally broken her silence to thank fans, but also informed that we'll be getting more news soon. But in the meantime, more dating rumor news being officially addressed for very weird reasons, because of course there is. This one involving Oh My Girl's Arin and NCT member slash weatherman Mark, because of course that's also one of his many talents. Arin recently posted a picture where it looked like she was kissing the sun. Well, somehow, people took that picture and compared it to the one Mark posted last October and jumped to massive conclusions. Now, I thought this was something I wouldn't have to bring up in a video because it seems so ridiculous that neither company or people involved would probably even bother, but I was wrong because both companies came out and denied the dating rumor, with Arin's company even having to explain that she's on a family trip. The final piece of serious news is regarding bullying accusations involving Young, his members, and even the fans. Recently wrapped up the European leg of their tour, where posts and video clips have been spreading of things being thrown at or toward Young, him trying to talk on stage and deliver his ment, while fans were constantly interrupting him and shouting the names of the other members. People are not only criticizing those fans in attendance, but they're also criticizing the members for apparently not doing anything about it intentionally. This is when accusations of internal bullying within the group started, with people presuming it's because he's a former 101 member, along with a clip of leader BX claiming he would use Young as a human shield in a zombie apocalypse. These accusations got to the point where C9 Entertainment had to come out and say that the video taken during Young's ment was maliciously edited to make the group look bad, and provided the unedited version. The person who recorded and put out that video has now been given a week to take it down. On top of this, they stated that the other members also had things thrown at them, and that they're holding the organizers responsible for not ejecting those audience members immediately. But as always, let's get into the positive news that we can celebrate in K-pop. My favorite K-pop and Western collaborations are simply the ones where it seems like the artists actually care. And from everything I've personally seen, it does seem like Chris Martin and Coldplay hold their collaboration and relationship with BTS with significance. And that was further shown this weekend when Coldplay guested on Saturday Night Live, not only performing JIN'S Astronaut, a song they gifted and worked on with him, but also wore his self-designed astronaut character, a special nod to Jin, who of course is currently serving in the military. Another meaningful story came out this week involving 17 and Super Junior, because we've heard how hard it is for most up-and-coming rookie idols to just stay afloat and live. Which is why I thought it was so heartwarming to hear that during 17's rookie year, after DK hung out at Super Junior's place, RYEOWOOK found his wallet that he dropped in the car and made sure to put money in that wallet that DK may or may not have needed at the time before giving it back to him. A gesture I'm sure we'll hear that DK has paid forward from the next generation of idols. Or maybe backward. NEWJEANS is becoming their own segment in these videos nowadays, as they've broken another all-time record, surpassing BTS's Dynamite with Ditto, now becoming the song with the most perfect all kills in history. The scary part is that record number of perfect all kills is projected to increase as we speak. TXT have also set an all-time record, becoming the fastest K-pop group to achieve the double million seller title only 3 years and 11 months after their debut. And this is on top of an amazing week for them, earning their first ever #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, joining a very small and elite list. We've had even more comebacks and releases since the last video, who also have the potential to break records themselves, and undoubtedly, one of the biggest and most anticipated news of the week is the return of EXO's Baekhyun from the military. Not only are fans anticipating an EXO comeback this year, when SM put out the Super M teaser with the 7 lights, part of the attention should have highlighted that meant we were absolutely going to see Baekhyun in action again in 2023. He is the 6th EXO member to complete a service, and not only did he update fans with a message before seeing them, he dropped some casual photos as well, simply wearing a shirt.
It's my favorite shirt. It's just a shirt. Just a shirt?